10 Best Episodes of Star Trek. The Next Generation Season 6, Ranked. Season 6 of Star Trek. The Next Generation arrived at a moment when the show had fully matured. The cast knew their characters inside and out. The writers had honed their balance between high-concept science fiction and deeply human drama, and the series was willing to experiment with tone and structure. The result was a season brimming with standout installments that blended mystery, philosophy, and action in uniquely TNG ways. Here are the 10 best episodes of Star Trek. The Next Generation Season 6, Ranked. 10. Schisms. Fans of eerie TNG will never forget the chilling atmosphere of Schisms. Crew members wake with strange injuries and insomnia, only to discover they're being abducted by aliens from another dimension. The sequence in which Riker, Worf, and others reconstruct their shared memories of the abductions is one of the most unsettling moments in the series. TNG didn't often lean into horror, but when it did, as in this episode, it proved remarkably effective. 9. Tapestry. A spiritual exploration disguised as a sci-fi morality tale, Tapestry sees Captain Picard die in battle, only to meet Q in a kind of afterlife. Given the chance to undo a youthful mistake, Picard learns that his flaws and failures shaped the man he became. It's a rare look at Picard's wild younger self and a timeless reminder about the importance of embracing imperfection. With Patrick Stewart and John D. Lancey at their best, this is classic TNG. 8. Starship Mine. Often described as Die Hard on the Enterprise. This high-octane episode strands Picard aboard the ship while terrorists attempt to steal trilithium resin during a dangerous maintenance procedure. Armed only with ingenuity and a crossbow at one point, Picard systematically takes down the intruders. The episode is pure action fun, but also highlights Picard's resourcefulness, proving that the captain doesn't always need diplomacy. Sometimes, he just needs grit. 7. Rightful Heir. Worf's spiritual journey takes center stage when he encounters Kallus, the legendary Klingon warrior reborn. Or is he? The episode delves into Klingon faith, politics, and Worf's ongoing struggle to reconcile his cultural identity with Starfleet duty. By questioning what it means for a myth to be real, Rightful Heir blends theology with sci-fi allegory, giving us a richer picture of Klingon society than ever before. 6. Chain of Command, Part I. The first half of this two-parter is all about tension and transition. Captain Jellicoe takes command of the Enterprise, immediately clashing with the crew thanks to his rigid, authoritarian style. Meanwhile, Picard is dispatched on a covert mission to prevent Cardassian aggression. The shifting dynamics on the Enterprise, especially Riker's conflict with Jellicoe, set the stage for one of the darkest and most unforgettable TNG stories ever told. 5. Second Chances. In a classic Trek twist, Riker encounters himself. A transporter accident years earlier created a duplicate, leading to the existence of Thomas Riker, who lived a very different life in isolation. The episode is both a clever sci-fi premise and a character study, forcing Riker to confront the road not taken. It's also a fascinating turning point for his relationship with Troy, as Thomas rekindles feelings Will had long buried. 4. Frame of Mind. A psychological thriller that puts Commander Riker through the ringer. Frame of Mind blurs the line between reality and delusion. Preparing for a play about a man in an asylum, Riker suddenly finds himself seemingly trapped in a real mental institution with no memory of his Starfleet life. Jonathan Frakes delivers one of his best performances, carrying an unsettling story that keeps both Riker and the audience doubting what's real until the very end. 3. Chain of Command, Part 2. The follow-up to Part I cements this story as one of the most powerful in Star Trek history. Captured and tortured by the Cardassian Gul Madrid, Picard faces both physical and psychological torment in a brutal allegory about power and resistance. Patrick Stewart's performance is staggering, particularly in the famous "There are four lights" scene. Meanwhile, Jellicoe proves himself as a shrewd commander, pulling off a diplomatic victory his own way. It's unflinching, unforgettable television. 2. Timescape. Time itself becomes the enemy in this inventive sci-fi puzzle box. The Enterprise appears frozen in the middle of a battle with a Romulan ship, and Picard, Data, Troy, and LaForge must carefully navigate the fractured flow of time to save everyone. The episode blends humor, Picard doodling a smiley face in a frozen warp core explosion with tension and mystery, epitomizing the creativity that made TNG beloved. 1. Relics. Few episodes balance nicely as